It's just so important to be reporting and digging and trying to find out what is true.
7 other plants designed by the company that built the 3 Mile Island plant could have some of the same problems.
I love trying to peel back the layers of what we know, what we don't know.
That's not what you said Sunday night, sir.
Yes, it is.
She is dogged and tenacious. She never gives up.
Israeli soldiers are coming now to chase the kids who've been throwing stones.
Excuse me, can we ask you what's going on now?
If it's going to be gotten, Andrea can get it.
Does this White House have some of the responsibility for the gridlock in this town?
Andrea stands up for this business. She stands up for what we do.
Take a look at the email trails and you will see.
I cover the State Department. That is just factually not correct. I represent a lot of people out there who don't have the privilege of walking through the gates of the White House. If I'm going to stand in for the American people, then I have the right to know.
She really broke the path wide open for women in our industry.
Andrea Mitchell, NBC News, the Capitol, at the White House.
At the State Department.
She puts people through tests. At least I felt that way. She really knew what she was talking about, always does.
Isn't this again an instance of NATO threatening to take action but appearing weaker?
A career that spans so many administrations, so many years.
May I disagree with the premise of your question?
For the sake of argument, no. NBC News has learned Clarence Thomas, Anita Hill, and the Senate will all be on trial.
There's a fundamental decency in her approach to journalism, which doesn't let you off the hook.
Mr. Secretary, can we just, a couple of questions about your agenda?
We have some breaking news. The White House has announced on Twitter, Vladimir Putin is coming to the White House in the fall.
Say that again.
After 20 years of war and chaos,
she was just fierce in getting to the places.
8 years after the Tiananmen massacre, the question is, will the UN be able to maintain the security? We go to his offices, then he takes us for a ride in his bulletproof Mercedes. You're not just soldiers, you're social workers. You're doing everything.
Roger that, man.
Watching her in the field is especially rewarding exercise. Her ability to get people to talk.
Do you believe the government?
No, we don't believe the government.
What good are their promises?
I'll never forget her in Sudan.
Don't let cameras.
If you slam a door in my face, there's something in me. This bell rings.
Why the violence continuing? They grab me from behind and drag me out.
Don't ever touch our grandma.
And thinking to myself, Andrea Mitchell is taking on these big burly guys with sunglasses.
Andrea is the reason the word indefatigable was invented.
I love you, Andrea. You are indefatigable. You're my kind of woman.
What about the Russia investigation? Can you assure us that Russia will...
She seemed like such a nice, warm, easy person to get along with. So it's going to be great working with Andrea.
All of a sudden, the same person, Andrea, starts asking you really hard questions, and you think, okay, what just happened here?
I couldn't believe it. This nice lady who I thought was going to be my friend is attacking me. I said, it's going to be like this for the rest of our career together? And she said, probably.
She is charming and she is respectful and one of the nicest people you ever meet, but she is going to get that story.
Somewhere on the floor of this convention.
She's tireless and amazing, and I can't think of anybody whose life merits this kind of award more than Andrea.
Yes, Andrea! Oh my God, that was awesome.
We raise our glasses to you,
Cheers, Andrea. Here you go. Cheers.
Can you believe the hair color?
You know what? Let's just soak in the moment that 4 living secretaries of state on that tape talking about Andrea and talking about her fairness and her integrity.
Yes.
And even though you went after them hard, they respect you.
Well, what was so really touching about that also to me, I feel some pride. 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have that connection to the 2 secretaries in this administration. They have not interacted with the media, with the press. And I think it hurts our foreign policy. It hurts our government to not be able to project.
When I saw them like laying a hand on you and shoving you and pushing you in front of, where Condoleezza Rice was there, that just struck me as wow.
And Condi Rice demanded an apology from the Sudanese government before she would leave the country.
Over you look back at that tape, Andrea, is there an interview, is there a story that stands out more than the others?
I think a lot about the people in Haiti because we really have not paid enough attention. covered the revolution, the earthquake, and all the aftermath, and it is still such a beleaguered country. Obviously, Cuba, Vietnam, but the people around the world who are so pro-American, so embracing, no matter what our policies, there's a great love for America and for freedom.
Well, we just want to say, Andrea, congratulations. Not only you see what she does every day on camera, what you don't know is about the sisterhood that she has raised up inside this building, the executive producer of this show, her producers on her show, so many women like me and Kristen Welker, and you've supported all of us.
Yes, you have.
And that is your legacy, too. So to you, we say congratulations.
Thank you.
So well deserved.